All right, so I'm outside Wilson's first ever retail store here in the Gold Coast neighborhood. I'm gonna walk in here and I'm gonna say hi to my friend Allie. How are you, Allie?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So this is new. You guys have never had a retail space before, and here we are in the Gold Coast neighborhood with your first space. Talk about it.
Yeah, so this is brand new, just opened 2 weeks ago. One of the things that was really important to us, we obviously have a headquarters up the street on Randolph in Michigan, and we wanted our first retail store to really be a reflection not only on our sports and the history and heritage that we've played a role in all these sports, but also a real reflection of our city. Hometown, Chicago. Wilson's been here ever since the late 1800s, early 1900s.
You guys know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, we know a little bit about that. So like many businesses here, we kind of got started based on stockyards. And
really?
So yeah, everything from, what these rackets are strung with, formerly that was product from the stockyards.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so it really started off in rackets, and many of our basketballs and footballs also were, byproducts of that leather.
Of that old school Union stockyard
absolutely.
vibes. And now you've mixed in sportswear with the sporting goods, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So consumers know us for our history and leadership across many sports. So everything from the #1 baseball glove in the world to our leadership in tennis. But one of the things that's fantastic is having a store really gives you a chance to do some unique things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so our store being in Chicago, we wanted to pay homage to not just the north side and the south side teams over here with our Chicago Cubs inspired SMU.
Yeah, give it a look. Let's take a look-see on this.
So again, playing off this wonderful skyline that we have here.
That's super cool.
This is the A2000. This is what our baseball glove business is really known for.
Okay.
And then we've got our South Side inspired glove.
Yep, first place White Sox. Can't forget about them.
Yes. Right? So again,
very cool.
Pulling off of our city inspiration. And then one of my favorite pieces.
Mine too, I have to say.
Yeah, always love the Chicago flag. If you're from here.
Yeah, like
it sings to you, right? So this one is a really special piece. Again, the Chicago skyline in there, the 4 stars.
I've never seen that before. It's like, I can't believe it took this long for somebody to come out with it, but I'm happy it's finally out because this is amazing.
So these are no longer available online. They're only available here. So of course we'll do things like bring in interesting, opportunities for our consumers to find unique items here. It'll also be a great opportunity for us to, test and learn. Like, connecting with our consumers, this retail store is kind of a game changer for just being able to
for sure.
Meet up and see what else we can do.
And you guys are also, you got some NBA love here, right?
Yes. So we are now the official basketball of the NBA. So starting in October, when the guys get back out in the court, this lovely all leather game ball will be in their hands. And these balls are just recently now being available. This is actually our only sample here in the store, but at the end of July, in about 2 days, we will have a small amount of those available for sale for the first time. So.
And you can purchase them here?
Yeah, and you can purchase them here.
Let's take a little walk here.
Yeah.
Since you went through the trouble of opening a store, we should show the whole thing. But here's some of the harkening back to the past, right?
Yeah, so we felt like one unique thing we could do is help tell the story of our brand and help tell it in the context of what we're really all about and what it kind of stands for. And so we've got a nice since 1914 up here. This is when we were kind of founded, and then throughout the store we're playing homage to just our history and heritage across key sport groups like our leadership in tennis rackets, all the way to how we, kind of changed the game of baseball with the invention of the A2000 and the ability to do things like one-handed fielding.
That's on you guys, huh?
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a fun fact. I think that's a trivia fact in like Trivial Pursuit.
So baseball gloves used to be these like pillows that you'd have on your hand, right?
Right.
And a lot of times you'd have to catch it with 2 hands.
Sure.
In 1957, A2000 comes around. You can now do things like one-handed
Thank you,
fielding.
Javier Baez, right?
Yeah,
like he's the one who made that look like these. That's why they call him the magician, because of that kind of fielding style. So you have a bunch of stuff here where And you're also paying homage to tennis because that was another big thing with you guys, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we've had leadership in tennis rackets back, Billie Jean King, Chris Everett, Jack Kramer, so all the way to today with Roger Federer, Serena Williams. So yeah, tennis is a big part of what we're about, and tennis is also, because it's been a part of our history for so long, so many of our sportswear items are actually really inspired by the sport of tennis. Going back into our catalogs, taking a look at some of that style that used to exist and really modernizing it, taking a unique, fresh take on it. Yeah, for example, it's a play on some of the old track sets that used to exist. Yeah. So there's Billie, famously used us in her Battle of Sexes match. And today, of course, we've got Pro Staff, which Roger just is really well known for. So we're doing everything from, we've got an assortment of strung tennis rackets for those that really don't know like kind of what tension strength they want, all the way to the rackets that the pros use that are.
And do you have people who can help out with picking out all that good stuff?
Yeah,
and, you
exactly.
Right here. But the thing that's new for you guys is just the sports. Or the sportswear in general.
Yeah.
Before it was just a couple polos or T-shirts. Now you have like a whole line, and that's happening
exactly.
Here.
Yeah. So we have been intimate with the athlete for over 100 years, and we kind of felt like this was just a no-brainer way of taking these rich athlete insights and applying it really to everyday life. Once you're an athlete, you're always an athlete, and
Absolutely.
whether that's on the field of play to how you approach life in general. And so we wanted to take a lot of those insights and really think about the athlete's body. What are they looking for from a brand when they get out on the tennis court?
Sure.
And so I appreciate our lead designer who has come in and did the same thing that we've been doing for years with our hard goods, which is talking to athletes, finding out what they're looking for in their everyday wear, whether it's extra storage, or I need a bag that's going to take me from here to there, or I need a perfect jacket to be able to take off once I get to the tennis court. And so a lot of those same insights have come into our sportswear line.
And you have the iconic stuff like, the golf bags, but the football, NFL football, I mean, that's kind of a big deal, right?
Yeah, so we have been a part of the NFL ever since its inception. Every single pass thrown in the NFL has been done with this Duke football right here.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Since the beginning, since George Halas started it
since
way
the
back
beginning
then.
of the league, yes. And
Where's the Duke come from, the name, the Duke, do you know?
Oh boy, that's the one question I do not know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know it either. I should know it too. It's fine.
Each one of these balls, the official NFL insignia, these are just beautiful works of art, and they're still handcrafted in the U.S.
Fantastic.
So we have a factory out of Ada, Ohio that does these, and every single NFL game ball is made out of that factory. So you'll recognize here that it looks a little bit orangish in comparison to what you might see on a Sunday. All that is really just the natural oils of the leather that as these balls get broken in, no quarterback is thrown with a fresh set of Dukes on a Sunday. So
almost
as
like
it gets
baseballs,
broken
right?
in, it starts
rosin on there
to
and
get
stuff?
really brown and nice and tan and a little bit more sticky.
For people who want information about you guys, they can come to the store here, which is right off of Rush in Delaware. What's the website?
www.wilson.com, or follow us along on social @Wilson on Instagram. And we also have several Instagram handles for all of our various sports, but follow along at Wilson. We'll have special events here at the store. Hopefully very soon, some athlete appearances, and like I said before, exclusive product, unable to get anywhere else. That's what it's all about.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Allie. I appreciate it, and thanks for taking the time to chat with me today.
Yeah, of course.
All right, that's the Wilson store right here off of Walton and Rush Street, TBARNES at WGNTV.com. If you have a suggestion for the Chicago scene, that's tbarnes at WGNTV.com. Till then, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.